and welcome back to Illustrated Reviews. I'm your host Miu, and I'm going to be talking about Slime Rancher. Well, at least I was. See, there's some kind of monster outside that was chasing me earlier, so now I'm hiding. What, don't believe me? Fine. Where's my pen? Ugh, being a slime is the worst. I can't even hold a pen properly. How am I going to do this review if I don't even have hands? Huh? Oh, hi Quantum. Are you hiding as well? Hey! Put that down! Wait, that gives me an idea. Okay, Quantums, go get my other cards. Nice. You brought your phosphor friends as well. Thanks. Anyway, Slime Rancher is a smaller game compared to Stardew Valley. However, that doesn't mean there's a complete lack of content. You play as the main character, Beatrix Leba, in her exploration of this new world. During the game, you collect these little guys named slimes. And as the title suggests, you ranch them. You need to take care of the slimes by feeding them. Doing so makes them drop a plort that can be sold for money. Don't ask where the plorts come from. The game is tricky, but it doesn't take too long to get the hang of it. There's also a little handbook in the menu that explains the mechanics of the slimes and what they eat. In order to make the most amount of money, you need to combine the slimes, like a honey and a rock, by feeding them each other's plorts. Each slime presents their own challenge. As you can see, these quantum slimes keep teleporting everywhere and can be a huge problem when they... Hey, no! Put the plort down and get back to your spot. Jeez. You don't want a hybrid slime to eat a plort that isn't theirs. Otherwise, it can cause major issues. The slime will turn into a tar, which will eat everything in sight, including you. The worst feeling in this game is finding all your slimes have died from a tar eating them. They can be defeated with water, but it's good to be careful. In short, feed a slime their favourite food, use a plort to combine the slime with another one, and then feed the hybrid while making sure all other slimes that aren't the same type stay far away from it. Hey, no, not you again! Put that down! No! You're far more trouble than you're worth. Anyway, get back to your spot. Aside from the actual slimes, there are other characters you meet. Technically in the game, there's the character and main guide of Hobson, who communicates through little notes with hints, tips, or just general lore. There's also the traders. These characters, as their name suggests, will give you items for a trade. This can be useful for gaining food and discovering new types. The characters you can trade with are Thora, Otogen, Victor, Mochi, and Bob, who is definitely a real human. Some of these characters even have extra content. If you trade with them enough, you'll gain access to Mochi, Victor, and Otogen's areas. These three also have a story and a bit of development during their part of the game. Otogen's is chef who wants you to collect a certain fruit called the kukudoba, and throughout his story, you get to learn a little bit about him. He's probably the least developed out of the three, but his story is still a cute addition. Victor is a scientist who creates various inventions you can use in the game. He made a place called the Slimulation and needs to work out the bugs. Over time, he opens up a bit more and starts to realize the difficulties that his project can bring. My personal favorite is Mochi. She starts off cold when hiring you, just wanting you to do a job, but over time she warms up, starts to enjoy having company and someone to help her after working alone for so long. In my opinion, she has the strongest story and the most development over time, but I'm just a sucker for the cold character warms up to the player type. Now I have some trading to do for the Quantums. Wait, something doesn't look right here. Okay, I'll just come out and say it. Slime Rancher has an absolutely adorable art style. Every slime is bursting with personality, and the visuals make that very obvious. The game is all 3D, except from a few illustrations that can be found throughout the tutorials or Slimepedia. Each area has a different appearance to make exploring easier, and the lighting or design often fits well with the theme, like the glass desert has cactuses. Cacti? Those things everywhere. Visual cues and aspects also help you tell how a slime is feeling. See, slimes have hunger levels. If their mouths are wide open in a smile, then they're full and won't eat anymore. A simple smile means they can eat, and their mouth hanging open? This means they need fed. Always feed hunter largos. That's where another visual part comes into play. You can tell which slimes are feral from their design, and the red lightning bolt effect surrounding them. Even if you don't know much about the game, these striking effects scream danger, and in turn, you'll avoid them. Don't worry too much about slimes going feral or getting hungry though. You can use a machine to feed them constantly, or get them little toys, which reduces the risk of agitation. For example, the Quantums have a puzzle cube, and Phosphors use a lamp. See? Silly slimes. Can't believe a simple light can catch their attention. Right, like I'm gonna fall for that. Anyway, the sound of the game. The music matches the areas quite well. It's playful and soft, similar to the slimes themselves, while the glass desert has a more mysterious sound, mimicking the area itself. The slimes also have their own little sound effects. The squeaking they make, the sound cues for the rare lucky slime with the coin jingle, which is a really good addition and so useful sometimes, except when you can't find the thing. They're way too good at hiding. The sound effects can also push their personalities further, like with the cat-like slimes purring or meowing, and the slight echo effect to the glitch slimes. There's also the growl of nearby feral slimes. At least it's pretty difficult to miss those things, what with the lightning bolt effects and the growl, or thuds. The point is, the game isn't just focused on music. The sound effects play a big role into either showing the slime's personality, giving the player an idea of their surroundings, or striking fear into them. There's one track I forgot to mention. The big bad guys of the game, the tar, they have their own track, and as soon as you hear it, it's instant panic. No idea where they are, what they're doing, yet as soon as you find the source, it's usually too late. As I mentioned before, Slime Rancher has extra content in the form of extra areas, but it also has other tools to play with, like the Science Kit. It's basically a way to make looking after slimes and traversing the map easier, with drones and teleporters throughout the game. There's little pods to find and collect, which unlocks a new blueprint craft. Technically, none of this is post-game content. As long as you've brought the laboratory area, you can use it whenever you want. It really is just a scavenger hunt to find all the blueprints, but some of the rewards are worth it. Now the areas you unlock are the wilds from Ojigen. This is where, as I said, you collect those Kugadoba fruit, but with a little twist. You need to fight off feral saber slimes. This area tests general skill, since there's a range of different feral slimes to deal with, and a high potential for tar outbreaks. If you're brave enough, you can tackle it during the night. You'll be braver than me anyway. The rewards for this area is tofu, which can be fed to any slime and won't fill their hunger. You also get garden upgrades, mostly better soil, to grow a larger amount of fruit and vegetables in one crop. From Mochi, you get the Mochi's Manor location, where you're hired to collect quicksilver slime plorts. This is set up as a racetrack with little power-ups to make it easier. A little tip for this area, plorts are collected automatically, so don't be like me and try and suck them up. It's just a waste of time. The main rewards here are money-based, a chance to get double money from selling a plort, and a deluxe chicken coop, which makes them grow faster and gain more hen-hens to feed slimes. Finally, there's Victor. His area is a laboratory, and you need to collect those glitch slimes. The problem with this area is the digital tars. After a certain amount of time, a portal will appear, and the tars will come to wreak havoc. Victor's rewards are, in my opinion, the best. You can get a double drone, which can carry out 2 tasks at once, and a chicken cloner, which is a 50-50% chance at being useful. But the drone is definitely worth it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, after completing their quests, you unlock each character's ranch, an extra space for your slimes or items to go, or a place to experiment if you prefer. Sure, put all your slimes in a crowd with a single tar, you monster. Luckily, the glitch slimes are easy to identify with their weird little ditto faces. Right, Quantum? Wait a minute. I'll keep this one brief. Slime Rancher does have the flaw of a lack of replayability. Once you 100% the game, all that's left is just resetting everything. I guess you could try experimenting with more slime combinations and adjust your gameplay, but in my opinion, it's not really a game that can be played over and over again without getting bored of it eventually. It's still worth playing, but it's the type of game you take a break from after a while. Hey, don't look at me like that, I still love the game. Since when did slimes judge you? Overall, Slime Rancher is a very fun game, and I do recommend checking it out. Completing it isn't too tricky, and it's fun to come up with different strategies, though if you get bored of it, take a break and come back after some time. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other games you'd like to suggest, make sure to leave it in the comments section, or find me on my Reddit with my name, Mutazorwa. Now then, I'm gonna try and change back. Well, at least I'm somewhat human-shaped now. This is going to be a long night.